Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a very exciting video, and this is a sticker swap that is going around a group of us. So it's a load of us in a Discord that are planner friends. So I got it second, so it's been to one other person first, but they've put a lot in it. So we're going to have a little look at what that is. I'm going to sort through and decide what I'm keeping, and then also sort through what I'm going to put into it and stuff like that. So if you recognise this tape, you'll know where it's already been. So let's just have a little look what there is in general and pull everything out the box. And then yeah, at some point I'm going to sort through my D-stash box with you, but I'm just filming this first bit today. Okay, so let's start off with the washi that has included. So this is Colourful & Co. Days of the Week washi. This is no longer in the shop, but I probably am going to take one because I'm using it in my little in my B6 undated daily, but the rest of that is going to go back in the box there. And then these are the other washis she's included. So let's just have a nosy. I absolutely love this one, so I may well take that one. This is Go Wild Washi from Fantasy Design Store, which I think I probably won't use, so that's probably going to go back in the box. This Wildflower one is gorgeous. It looks full box sized. I wonder whether it is. I got a full box. Just grab a full box from something. It's like slightly shorter than full box, but it's gorgeous, but I'm not convinced that I would have a use for that size of washi, so that's probably going to go back in the box as well. I already have this washi, so that can stay in the box. Then we have a overlay tape. Oh, it's a one ton in the million one, by the looks of it, but I don't really like glossy. Oh, I've accidentally ripped it. Well, those of you who are going to get this was new. I've just broken it. It was me, soz. And then there's also these foxes, which I don't think I'll use. So those washis are all going to stay in the box. But I will take just those two. So then let's have a little look what's in the album. So I am just going to flick through each page, but I'm probably going to skip a lot of it. We've got these. I'm not going to take anything from my own shop because that just feels cheeky, but they're 2021 anyway. Then we have some holidays. So some of these are a little bit used, but there's loads of different shades of holiday there. I'll nick some from my own oops and let other people grab those out that want them. This is really tempting me. So this is Winter on Main Street. It's leftovers, but Beth's used barely any of it looking at it. She's used like the date covers and a few glitter headers, so I think I might take that one from my collection. Then next up we've got some Black Friday Cyber Monday mystery sheets from 2020. I feel like somebody I know is looking for these, but I don't think it's anybody in the swap shop, but she's got the mini kit there. I think I know who it is that's looking for them. They're not in the swap shop, but it feels cheeky to take it out for that person, but I do know somebody is looking for those because it's not for me. I've already used those, so I won't take those. In the next pocket we have Halloween sale freebies. I loved these freebies and I didn't spend very much in the sale. I'm slightly tempted to take these, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I'll probably leave it because I've already taken like one almost full kit. So I'll pop that back in. Then we have a Lucky Dip kit, which is Pastel Pumpkin. This is super cute. Ooh, I like this a lot. But again, it's regular matte, it's gorgeous, but I feel like somebody else will enjoy it more than I will, so we're going to leave that in as well. I have had a quick flip through. Next up we have a monthly kit from Colourful & Co, which I'm somewhat tempted by, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in the box, and if it's still there next time it comes around to me, I'll take it, but otherwise I'm going to leave it. And the same with this one. I think I'm going to wait for both of those, see if they're still there when they come back round to me, because as much as I'd like them, I don't need them. There's next a Scribble Prints Co. full kit by the looks of it. I assume it was an oops or something. I'm not going to open it up, but it's a bit like mummish for me. It's got like the baby stuff and everything, and so I think I don't need that. There's then a couple of leftovers from a Scribble Prints Co kit. I don't use glossy, so that can stay as well. We then have some leftovers from a K Elizabeth Plans pumpkin patch. I'm rubbish at using leftovers. I'm going to be legit with you guys, so I'm probably going to leave those. And then there's some leftovers from 5-year anniversary. A lot of this will be leftovers. That's sort of the idea of it. So there's all of that. I've used this kit again already, so I'm going to leave that. There are some more pages there. I am just trying to split things into, so there's only like one thing in each slot, so that it don't get too bulky. There's some leftovers from a kit called Bookworm. These are gorgeous. These are on premium matte, so I'm slightly tempted by those, but I might, is it cheeky just to take the third? I might take the third boxes off that and the flags. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me grab my, I'm going to just pop some stuff in the back of this planner that I'm going to take off, and I will sort it at a later date. But let's take these third boxes off the glitter add-on. There. And also these 3 flags because, and the square box, sorry. I got excited because I saw the square box. And I'm going to take the square box, but the rest of that can all stay in. And then back in there. Cute. On this kit here, this was the pink planner sale freebies, and Beth's not used very much of it at all, so there's plenty left there. Again, I loved those freebies, but that's not enough for me to do very much with, so I'm going to leave those for somebody else that is a more minimal planner to use properly. There's leftovers of Garden Party, which was a whatchamacallit, mystery. And I'm going to take the coffee cup, just the coffee cup. I don't really care about any of the other icons from there. Again, I'm going to steal the third boxes because these are in premium matte, so I will use those defo. And we love some bright colours. Oh, I might take a couple of the square boxes. I might take one of each colour of the square boxes and leave the other 2. A little bit cheeky, but I don't know if that is. I think it's fine. The whole point is to take what you'll use, and I'll take just this icon as well. So I'm only taking icons that I use all the time. I'm going to leave the flags of this kit, I think, for other people. And there's still plenty left of that. So somebody will get like a full spread out of that. So if somebody takes that whole thing, they will get a full spread out of it. It's just not quite enough. Like, I've already used it. Same with Love Story. I have already used this kit, so I will probably leave this mostly for someone else. But again, I might steal like the coffee cup off there. And I'm just going to steal this third box and this third box and leave the rest of it. Because I freaking love third boxes. And then I'm going to take the purple flag because the purple flag is cute. Just pop that there. So that's the leftovers of a Love Story that Beth's put in. I'm going to put in more leftovers as well. So yeah. Then there's some leftovers from a Scribble Prints Co. I think this is a Haunted Mansion kit. And there was also these opposite it, which I'm going to pop back in, which I'm not going to take because they're glossy. But I won't touch that because it's glossy, and I'm not a glossy fan. So we'll pop that back in. I also got I think this is the Jurassic Park themed kit leftovers. Again, I'll pop that back in a minute, but I'm just popping it off to the side because I'm trying to like do one slot. In the next one, we have a Roller Queen Goals kit, which I'm going to leave for somebody that uses Beth's Goals kits. Beth has been so generous with how much she's put in. Next up we have, I'm pulling some things out and popping them here, but I'll go through them. We've got a September monthly kit. I've used this kit, so again, I don't like to use a kit twice, so I'm going to leave that in for somebody else, but it is in premium matte and it's absolutely gorgeous and it's a full kit, so really generous. Then Beth has put some wiggles in. I'm not going to show you the format of the wiggles, but from Scribble Prints Co, but she's put in a white background with silver. She's popped in a sparkly hollow solid like bow one. and a pink with gold, another pink with gold. Then she's popped in some other bits from my shop. So she's got some clean bathroom, hoovering time, mop the floors there, and some months in Barbados blue. Then she's putting some more cleaning here in gold foil. So we've got polish and dust there, and then in coppery rose gold, these three are coppery rose gold, so clean bathroom, hoovering time, polish and dust, and mop the floors there, and polish and dust in gold. So yeah, as I said, I'm not taking anything from my own shop because that just feels a bit weird. Little sheet from Strawberry Line Designs that I won't use, some mermaid things there, travel flat lace from Papershire, Fox and Cactus Do It things, a mini chocolate script, nothing to plan. I don't think I'll use any of those, so they can all stay. Pick Your Mix there, some sheets from those, and some lilac lines jigsaw, and then there's some Christmas scripts here. I might take one sheet of those Christmas scripts actually, because I want them midnight mass mostly. She then put in leftovers from this White Rose printable kits, which there are tons of. She actually sent me a full copy of this kit, so I will be leaving this for somebody else to use. I'm so tempted to take those grad boxes, but I don't need them, so I'm just going to leave those for somebody else to use. That loves leftovers and can use that for a full week that doesn't already own the kit. Then they've got Sweet Halloween leftovers from Papershire, super cute there, and again there is plenty for somebody that's planning to use that as a full kit. And there's the headers at the back as well. Then I think she used this kit really recently. I think this was November mystery by the looks of it, and she's included the postcard. So these are the boxes and stuff that's left. Again, I don't love this kit enough that I'd want to use it, so I will leave it for somebody that can use, because there's tons and tons left here, and somebody can definitely use that as like a full kit. So I'll leave it that for somebody that will. And then there's a mixed hollow and sparkly hollow, I think it is. A couple of pages from a wiggle there, and then this is the last thing in here that I will be taking. And this is Coastal Delight monthly kit from Colourful & Co, and I'm going to use that in March. So yeah, I actually meant to buy it and I'd forgotten, so it was really lucky that it came there. Then these are the couple of things I pulled out. There are some big Fox and Cactus girls there, which I'm going to pop back in. And then the other thing I hadn't shown you so far was this rack bag from Scribble Prints Co. Again, I probably won't take any of it because it'll all be glossy and I'm not a fan. Oh, this I might take. This is Lavender Hollow, but I'm tempted to take it, but also it would be the only Lavender Hollow thing I have, and I'm not sure I'd ever use it. So there's a red and blue thing. There's a Scribble, Steamy Loves Scribble Prints Co. sheet there. There's some full boxes, some little things, some work labels. Oh, I really don't like the glossy. Some checklists, some bottom washi. They look like monthly boxes. Some functionals, headers, boxes, icons and stuff, and some deco and things. So that's like an SPC rack bag, I believe. And also I've missed in the bag, there's a sheet of the Luxe pattern stuff. But yeah, we're going to pop all of that back in there. I believe that was probably an SPC, I don't know, some sort of random sheet bag, misfit bag or something, I don't know. So I'm just going to pop through the bits that I pulled out to put into a separate pocket. There. So there is, like, I've pulled off some leftovers that I want to keep, but I'm going to leave, I've left most of them for people, because Beth uses, like, not very much of a kit because she's just in a B6, and so there is lots of those that are plenty for other people to use entirely as a full kit, so I'd rather let people that can do that and want to do that. So yeah, that's that so far. So the only things I've really kept are these two washi tapes. I don't know where this one's from, I'm sorry, but this one is Colourful & Co. The Coastal Delights monthly kit, Colourful & Co. Christmas scripts, and then this Winter on Main Street Fantasy Designer Store sticker kit, which is leftovers, but there's plenty left. And then I pulled off all of these boxes here, which I'll move into my reusable sticker album. So yeah, I'm really pleased with what I've had from it. So in the next segment of the video, which is going to be filmed on a different day, you'll see me going through and adding my own stuff into that. I've got a lot to sort through, and I'll sort that through with you and tell you what I'm popping in. So yeah, that's it for this bit of the video. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back for the second half of this video, which is going to be sorting through what I have to destash and pop in some of it into the album. So this is my box of stuff to destash. I thought I'd show you what I'm working with. This first top box is the bit that lives in my office, so it gets everything in, so we can zoom in a bit so you can no longer see the camera. So we'll go through this first, and then we'll work on the huge box. So this is where like leftovers go immediately. I don't think anybody will particularly want this roll of foil, so I think I'll leave that in the destash box. This is a little mermaid. Maybe that could go in. I think that's probable. Okay, so leftovers I'm only going to include in the box if there's quite a lot left, and there's barely anything in this left, but Courtney is after some of these, so I'm going to include those. There's no little things left because somebody was after those. I don't know whether anybody will want these. I think I'll probably just throw those in. So I'm just going to start a pile of full checklists. I don't know, do people want monthly leftovers? I don't really know. I feel like there's not enough on them. So people might want the icons. Maybe I should cut the icons off. To be honest, these leftovers that there's not much left of, I should just bin. I think I might cut the icons off and put those in and have like a little icon section if people want them. Maybe that's the way forward. I don't know. I don't know what people want. I think anything that I'm not including, I'm going to put in to the bin. So, the icons are on the top of the checklist pages, so people can pull those off if they want them. I was going to say I'll include the icons as well from kits if I'm, yeah, but I'll include those 2 sets of icons, and I think the rest of those leftovers can go in the bin. Feels a bit wasteful, but yeah. Then I've got these leftovers of Aurora foil, which I was going to put in, so there's a bit there for people to use. And then this Jet Setter kit I pulled out to put in. It's a Colourful & Co kit, but I don't see me using it anytime soon, to be honest. Same with this Camp SPC. It's a really old kit, but I thought I'd put that in as well. And same with these 2 Erin Floto kits. I pulled these out to put in, I think. Yeah, people can use what they want. Again, rainbow foil I'm going to leave in the album. I'm going to pop in the album for people. Where are we? We've got another kit left over here. I think there's a bit more left on here, but not tons. Maybe I'll put the glitter headers in. Oh, I'm going to steal that Monday through Sunday box for myself. I never have those left. I don't know how I've managed that. How have I managed that? I'm so baffled. Oh, I must have colour blocked or something. But I think I'm probably going to put the rest of those in the bin pile. Put those glitter headers and those checklists in. Then purple twinkle leftovers. Again, that can go in. I've got this sheet of rest stickers. Yeah, why not? That can go in. I just don't think there's any purpose to these. They can just, yeah, monthly leftovers. Sampler can go in, those boxes can go in fact all of these can go in. Then we have a load of stuff, and some of this I might actually sell rather than put in here, so I'm going to pop in a load of, I'm probably going to keep that to sell, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep a pile of like different things. These started sheets I think I'm probably just going to pop in, but I'm going to sort these into like icons and things because they're all copper foil. These are just glossy and I can't stand glossy, but it's just stuff I'm not going to use here, so ooh, you're in, I'm keeping you, sorry. I just saw that and I was like, no, that's something that I will use. Again, why am I getting rid of this play pause? I clearly like pulled it out to get rid of, but that feels like something I use. But yeah, all of these I'm going to put in to the destash box. Ooh. I'm just trying to sort it a bit as I go. I'll keep that sheet for now. I've got so much, I don't think I can put it all in. So At the moment my desk already looks a mess. So we'll see what I end up with. I think what I'm doing at the moment is I'm like sorting into, this is all foil scripts, foil icons, other scripts, other icons, but some things I might keep to sell, but I think, to be honest, most of it is going to go into the stash box, just because I can't be bothered to sell it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Right, so that was everything from the first little box. I'm going to end up putting in loads, I think, and I don't know whether that's... Oh no, sorry, there's still more here. It's these washi strips I'm going to put in. Yeah, I'm going to pop those in. I've got some postcards as well. I don't know whether people want postcards, so I'm not going to put them in this time. These I've used... This is the leftovers from my... Sorry, I'm just pulling off a couple of sheets too. Leftovers from my vision board kit, which I think I'm going to put in. Where's my foil icon pile gone? There. Yeah. So, I actually know somebody that was looking for these leftovers, and I don't know whether to send them, like message them and offer them what I've got of it. So I think I probably will do that. Okay, and then we've got bright leftovers as well, the bright kit. So I feel like there's a bit more of that kit, so I'm thinking I'm going to include that whole little lot of leftovers there. I'm a bit worried about how chunky I'm going to make this, because I can't include this much stuff, because I've not really pulled anything to not include other than a few sheets. But yeah, maybe I'll keep some stuff for the next time it comes around. But there's some overlays here. I think that one could just go in the bin. I think I'll put those all in. Any full sheets I might sell. That might be the way forward, like these few full sheets. Or put into oops bags of my own shop. Don't know. Maybe that's what I should do with a few of those. Because I'm still putting absolutely tons in here, I think. Oh, I don't know what to do. There's just so much that I want to destash. If the people that are in the planner swap circle want any of the stuff that, like, there's absolutely tons of copper foil that I'm destashing here. I think if any of you want it, just give me a shout. Because I could just put all of this in. I really could just put it all in, but that seems a bit extra, given how much stuff I have to put in. How do I decide what to put in? I don't know. Maybe I'll like sort through these in a minute and like sort them into some sets of stuff. So like headers and full boxes, and put those in to start with. I don't think people will want the ticks really. Oh, but then they might. I don't know. Let's just bin those ticks. I don't care. We'll sort those out into some like little packs of stuff. And we have this little stack here. These full sheets of ticks I think I'll put in. And those. They can go in. They can go in. Oh, I've just got so much like stuff, and I don't really know whether to put it all in or not. I should maybe ask people what they want. I think I'm going to leave those for now. There's some stuff that I'm just pulling out to, not necessarily to sell, but not necessarily to put in this time. Because there's just so much. I think I need to be a bit more brutal. Maybe I need to start again and be more brutal. I don't know. I've just got so much I want to get rid of. And if it was a swaps table, I could just dump it all there. But we've got to pay for this to go around people. So I think there's not very much of this kit left. So I think I'll probably bin this kit. Maybe again I'll pop the glitter headers in. But there aren't tons of glitter headers left. More postcards. I think leftovers of Erin Floater kits. Oh, I might include this one because it's like witchy and stuff. So I think I might include that one, but generally I think Erin Floater kit leftovers I'm not going to put in. So I've got this one here. There's a bit more left on that, and it's only 3 pages, so that can go in. Garden party, there's not huge amounts of left, so I will bin those. Again, I just don't think people are going to use monthly leftovers, so I'm going to bin my monthly leftovers. And I might cut off these scripts for people if they want them. Is that sensible? I don't know, but it's what I'm doing. Okay, next up we have this stack. Maybe I should I think I'm going to save these ones to sell, because I should sell some of it. I think I might keep the goals kit to sell as well. Pop in that though. And I think this is a big stack of leftovers. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Okay, they can go into there. There's not much of that left. There's not even enough checklists on there that I think it's worth it. But as I said, I think these are in photo things I'm going to just bin. So a lot of this is just bin at the moment. There's some decent glitter headers there. I think I'll pull those off. Somebody's looking for TV little things, but I've not come out against any yet. People like full boxes, so they'll take that. I'm going to steal that 3rd box for myself. And the rest of that can go. Checklists can go there. There's loads of glitter headers on there, so I'll keep that. I don't leave that much in kits, and because there's no full boxes or anything, it just feels a bit like, because I pull out the full boxes for other stuff, it just feels a bit meh to put them in, you know? Or is that just me? There's actually quite a lot of this left. Maybe I should put this in. Oh, is there? There's a reasonable amount. Yeah, let's put that in as a set of leftovers. You can tell which spreads I did bougie with. Oh, we've got leftovers of a twinkle. That's going to go in. And in fact, how much of this cozy autumn kit is there? Not much. I was going to say I'll put in the cozy autumn with it, but there ain't much left. I'll put in that page though. So never mind, I'll just put in the twinkle. Again, I think I'll cut off those scripts to put in. I might just message the group chat and see if anybody is after monthly bill dues. That might be a good idea. So maybe I'll pull out the monthly bill due page in case anybody wants those. But I think stuff like that nobody's going to want. I don't leave that much in my kits, so it just doesn't seem worth... Oh, but somebody's after... In fact, let's include the Aurora kit leftovers together, because there's a reasonable amount of them left. Although there are no full boxes. But people might want them anyway. Mostly because somebody wants... What are my words? I might include those Sadie stickers leftovers as well. Somebody wants TV little things, so I'll put those in. Yeah, I just don't think people want fuck all that's left in a kit that is useful. So I'm just gonna bin it. It seems so wasteful, but what is the point if nobody is going to want it? Unless people do want... what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this big pile of leftovers in the box, so that if anybody messaged me yes, I would actually use that sort of leftovers, then I can consider sending them. And that's another little foil thing. Oh, it's no, there's not very much of that. I think I was going to say there's loads of this left, but there isn't. So none of that. So I'm mostly going through the leftovers to pull out the boxes, the checklist boxes, or if there's loads of glitter headers left, to put those in, because that's what people have said they want. So Monday through Sunday there that I'm gonna steal, because you never have enough Monday through Sunday boxes. Okay, my camera overheated. I finished sorting through the leftovers, and I've pulled all of the bits of leftovers I think are worth sending out. I've got loads left in this box, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort through this little pack I have here, and then anything else I will leave for the next time. Other than I also have these 2 Erin Floater kits, which I think I'm going to throw in as well. So there's this one here and this one here that I was going to put in the box. Everything else is going to be sorted next time the box comes round to me. So Animal Crossing I'll put in. I will keep the Fox and Cactus full sheets, but I'll put these other partial sheets in. There's some deco. These freebies can all go in because you shouldn't really sell freebies. The magical desks I will sell, but the spring bucket list, anything that's at all used, I think is going to go into the box too. I've got loads of these toffee banana flat lays there. So anything that's at all used can just go into the box. And 4 sheets can just go off to the side. Why not? Just gives me a way of differentiating and deciding what to put in for other people. And then like Erin Floater sheets and stuff can go in. I'll put that cross sheet stitch sheet in because it's kind of specifically for somebody. But oops. Any others I'll just I should just keep some stuff. I don't know. I don't know whether this is at all logical, but it's what I'm doing for now, because I think there's going to be absolutely tons I'm putting in here. So I'll keep some to sell or whatever. I think these are all oops sheets, so but we'll put in those freebies and those. So got a little stack to sell here, but everything else I've sorted through is going to go in, and anything else still in the box is going to be saved for next time. I've got all of these Build You stickers from the monthly pulled out to the side in case anybody does want those. So now we need to actually sort through what we've got here, and this is why I'm not including all of my leftovers. This is all leftovers, and I'm going to keep them in the box for now. However, if people don't want them, I'm going to go through and I'm going to resort this pile at some point and bin anything that has barely any stickers on, or maybe like condense some sheets, but it's just not worth keeping that. There's some washi and stuff in here that I'm going to pop in the box. I'm just pulling some out. That's like a good selection. Yeah, I'm going to pop this little handful of washies in. Why not? Is it going to be those ones? I don't know. Maybe I'll keep... yeah, I'll do like those ones maybe. I'll pop those in the box. Any more, like, I'll pop in more when it comes back around to me, to be honest. But that will do for now. So, we need to make this some semblance of order because it's just stuff everywhere at the moment. So, we've got scripts, unfoiled scripts there. This is mostly character stickers, I think, so let's just sort through this pile and make, so like if there's lots of any shop, make piles of that shop maybe, because I think there's quite a lot of like, stick with the, some of these are scripts, like Erin Floater sheets and stuff. I just don't use weather stickers, that's why. So I'm just gonna, well they're foiled, so they go in a different pile. Pretty sure there's not many of some shops, so they can just be their own pile. But like Fox and Cactus, there'll be a few sheets of. That's foil. Where's Fox and Cactus pile? So yeah, I'm just gonna sort through these a bit so they're vaguely sorted, and then just put them in like sections of the shop they're from. Maybe that's the best way to sort them. I don't know. But Emma, if the cross stitch stickers are still there when it gets to you, they are specifically for you. Not that she'll watch this video because she doesn't, which is fine. Like. She just doesn't watch YouTube very much. Which obviously absolutely fine. Watch what you want to watch. But yeah. And there's a script. Quite a lot of toffee banana flat lays. They're like random shop. I just seem to have tons of them. I had an Erin Floater pile somewhere. Crafty Rat, Paper Shire. Once more with love. Fox and Cactus. Some more Paper Shire there. Some Planifes, Fox and Cactus, and stick with the Planko. So that's sort of, we've got a few Once More with Love, a few Coffee Monsters Co, a load of Paper Shire, some Erin photos. I'm just stacking these up ready to go into wallets. I've got like mixed, oops, that's actually script, isn't it? Mixed character stickers and deco. There, we've got a couple of stick with the Planco sheets and fox and cactus that can go into the mix pile, and some cracky wrap designs. So there's a pile of stuff there. Right, script, we're going to do the same. This is unfoiled script. I think most of these are either Colour Funko or are in photos, or one's cut off Panel sheets. So we'll pop all of those in. I just don't really use these paint swatches anymore, so why am I keeping them? So I'm not. Right, just trying to work my way around this mess that I have left everywhere. Right, foil icons. Again, I'm just going to sort into shop because I have no other logical reason. And actually, I think a lot of them are just like one-off sheets or my shop. So those ones are all Ginger Catco, so they can go together. But I think the other ones, there's just those. Then we have some actual kits. So we've got this Erin Floated kit, this Erin Floated bullet journal kit. That was just there. Oh, we've got some more scripts and stuff here, so I'm just going to make those there. Then I just have this little pile of like full boxes and stuff. Again, that's a script sheet, a deco sheet, some more Erin Floated like kit type stuff. That's a kit and that's a kit type thing to include. I'm going to put the little habit trackers on top because I know one person really likes those. So I'm just sorting things into piles to pop them in to the album. Some more Erin Floated script stuff. Then that Scribble Prints Co kit and Colourful & Co kit. There. There's another. Then we've got a little pile of full boxes there, which can go in the next pocket. Right. I don't know where to go to next. Let's go to the rest of the foil pile, which is this little stack. Right. So they're non-foiled scripts. We've got like, they should just be binned. They are super oops. Sorry, you need to go in the bin. We'll keep that to sell, I think. Let's just make a pile of functionals to start with. And maybe not put all of them in. They'll probably be pretty much sorted into that sort of thing. These are still functionals. There's some script there, but that's hollow script. Some habit scripts. And then we'll have like a box functional little section. I can't include all of these, that's the problem. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I just include those functionals for now and these scripts, and these can go be in next time because that's what I can be bothered to sort right now. So these are foiled scripts, which are mostly from my shop or entirely from my shop, which we'll sort through again because that can't all be in one pocket, I don't think. Then we've got functional pile, some header piles, and some functional boxes pile there. These are bits that need sorting into the other pile, and then this is our script. So I like hobbies, so reading, resting, watching TV, chores like budget and stuff. That can go into shop owner or YouTuber. And then with planning, shop owner, YouTuber and planning, is that like, we'll keep planning separately for now. And then functionals like birthday and stuff and events. In my feelings and stressed out can be separate. Me time is like an activity, resting, clean, sleep in, resting, nap. Me time went into here, I think. Then evening shift. Kindness doesn't really fall into anything, but we'll put it with the stressed outs. Then we've got those. So that didn't really work. So I think put those into like random assorted others. Emotions. I'll do resting and chores, and then shop owner and planning. And then that can just not go in for now. But I feel like, the stack I have is already like the thickness of the album, so I don't know what to do. Ooh. I'm going to include that kit there, that's fine, we'll leave that page for now. I'm going to put in this washi for now. Here are the other pile of full boxes, so they want to go with the other full boxes I had somewhere. They're like more monthly sized, but yeah. Right, and then this is the leftover pile that I decided to include. So it's mostly where there's like quite a lot left, or something people specifically asked for. So I'm going to put like glitter headers at this side, TV littles at this side, whilst I'm going back through this, or if there's just a lot left of something. So like there's a couple of these where there was just a lot of leftovers left, so I decided to put those in. So I'm going to pull those out as well and pop those into my stack over here. That can stay out for now. This was another, there was quite a lot left. One. Another, quite a lot left. Set. Then, I'm going to leave these for now, but I'll cut them off for another time. Another, quite a lot left. Set. Some more glitter headers. We're going to save that for next time. Save that one for next time. Save that one for next time. And then another quite a lot left set. And glitter headers. So we've got a glitter pile there. Some TV little things there for those. And then we have the mainstay of leftovers that I'm putting in, which is the ombre check boxes. So I'm going to sort these into, I'm probably just going to put all these loose in the box because they are, like, I'm putting them in because somebody has specifically asked for ombre heart check boxes. I don't know whether she'll want all of them or any of them because a lot of them are premium matte and she's not a premium matte user. But checklist's a checklist, isn't it? So we'll see. I'm putting all the planner face ones together, which is obviously going to be the majority of them. And then most of these other shops will be like one-off, or maybe two. But put in a shit ton of, as I said, mostly planner face checklists. Oh my god. We'll get there. We're nearly there. So that is the planner face stick of checklists. Stick. Yeah, there's quite a lot there. Then we've got a couple of strawberry lime designs, petticoat from Bandit, Fire Gems Designs, Sincerely G Designs, Scribble Prints Co, K Elizabeth Plans, Crafty Rat, Planning Choco, Proud Crown Planner and Morello Paperie. So that is my stack of those. I seriously think this album is going to be too full after this. There's some things there to sort into still. I think I'm going to hold off those for the moment. They can stay in the box. That can just go in if anybody uses them. That can go in, why not? And then all of these twinkles can go in. And just those last bits of those. So I just need to go back through this pile. Let's get the album and see where we get to. So, box is here. I will grab it out and start my mission. Is it bad if I take these freebies for somebody that I know wants them, but that isn't me? I feel really cheeky doing it, but I also feel like I should offer them because I know somebody really wants these. I'm not going to, but whoever gets this next, which I think I know who it is, if you think, I might message the group. So I've messaged the group about it, we'll see what people say. I've decided I want this monthly kit because Beth is closing and it's not currently in the shop, so I'm going to take that for myself. I'm going to leave Dear Autumn in even though I'm going to buy it, but yeah, it's fine. The rest of this I'm still going to leave. Oh, I'm going to put those headers in with that because why not? Right, so let's just flick to further back in the album. Okay, where, here. And I think I'm actually going to put all of these checklists in just loose in the box, because otherwise it's going to take up way too much space. But I'm going to start off putting in some of my leftovers, and I'm going to put them back to back. I know Beth hasn't, and I can't be bothered to reorganise the album, so has ours. But I'm just going to put these in as are, like this. And then I probably shouldn't put the checklists on top, because that will make people think it's checklists, but it's not. They're like actual kit leftovers, like big amounts of kit leftovers, or reasonable amount of kit leftovers. There, so we'll get all of these in. And then we'll put in the vision board and the washi strips. Then I've got the kits I'm putting in, which are Jet Setter. I might actually not put all of these in for now, because there's quite a lot. Oh, I don't know what to put in. Put Jet Setter in there. I think I might save the Scribble Prints one to de-stash separately. But I'll put in these Flow 2 kits, I think. Yeah, why not? Goes there and there. Beautiful. And then I'm going to move on to character stickers and stuff. So what I might try and do is, so this doesn't get quite as bulky, is put like character stickers in like that, so that it's like less bulk. I don't know. This is already huge. I think this is going to become a problem because it's only been to 2 people. So people need to start taking more out than I have, I think. Or not putting as much in as I have. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, really. But we're making it work. We're making it work. Here's the planner face pile of scripts. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, do you think I should have put this much in, or do you think I should have put less in and de-stashed more of it? The problem is, like, if events were happening, I would just go and dump a load of this in swap tables for people to have a proper nosy at. But I don't have the time or energy for that right now, so yeah. We're just doing this for now instead. So I've not got very many more piles to put in. And I think I think these were meant to be with those. I actually can barely turn this anymore. This is potentially problematic. Put in the few full boxes. Maybe I should go back through and check there's nothing of Beth's I wanted. I think I'm going to have to leave all the Twinkle leftovers until next time. Or should I put the Twinkle leftovers in as opposed to... Yeah, I think I'm going to put the Twinkle leftovers in as opposed to the copper stuff. So I'm going to pull off... I'd sorted out all that. I might put, like, some of it in. The stuff that isn't, like, nearly entirely copper. So, we'll do one last pocket like this. And there is so much for people to look through here. I can't actually quite believe how much I'm putting in. Well, I can, but also it's a lot. So, put that in. That's going to go loose in the box. They're going to have to save till next time because this box is overflowing. Look at it. Look at it. So then I'm just going to put in these twinkles as well. You know what? I'm going to be a bit cheeky and I am going to take this Dear Autumn kit because I'm putting in so much. I feel like it's justified. But yeah. So I'm just going to sort these into little piles to go in. Because people need to take stuff out, otherwise we're just going to end up with more and more and it's just going to overflow the box soon. So I might pop in near Beth's Wiggles, this Scribble Prints Co. one, and then at the back put in the rest of it. These last 2 wiggles, and then we're done, I think. So I'll just do one quick last flip through of the album. As I said, I might take these out for somebody depending what people say. This is what's in the album at the moment. Let me know what you think I should put in or not next time it comes to me, or what I should take out next time it comes to me. Because I don't know. There is absolutely tons in here and tons of leftovers. So if anybody wants leftovers, they've got lots to find. And there's loads of quarter sheets from me there. Beautiful, beautiful. So that is the album. So here's the box it's going to go on to the next person in. So I'm going to put the album in there with, actually no, first I'm going to put all of the checklists and the glitter. All the checklists are in there. I'm going to pop in the album on top and hopefully fit in the washi. As I was saying, sorry, my camera cut me off. I'm going to pop the washi down the side here. Hopefully it'll all fit. Maybe. Ooh, it might not. Oh, I don't know what to do now. It can just go in here. That's fine. So yeah, this box is very full right now. So I hope people take out more than I have. I don't really know what to do about this. I think that can go down the side, that can go down the side. I try to squidge as much as I can in. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, very full at the moment, but that's fine. It's gonna go in the post, like that, and on to the next person. So yeah, that's everything for this video. This is the swap box. As I say, it's chunky AF. So I hope the next person who gets it is going to enjoy what's in it. I'm glad I didn't sort any more to put in because I don't think anything else would fit. I definitely need a swaps table just to dump a load of stuff to swap on. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in my next one. I think Anna is in the shop swap and I think she's going to share this at some point. So if you want to follow its progress, go check out her channel. I'll link it down below. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!